This morning I want to talk about feeling stuck. I'm going to take a walk and take you along while I tell my story. Stuck. For so long I felt stuck. I hated that word, stuck. It followed me everywhere. I'd wake up feeling stuck. I'd go to sleep feeling stuck. I'd sit in my van staring at the same questions and feeling stuck. The frustrating part was that I wasn't confused. I knew what I wanted. I wanted freedom. I wanted to write. I wanted to work remotely. I wanted to build something of my own. Something that was mine, something that I could feel good about. I wanted to feel like something was mine. The problem wasn't that I couldn't see the future. The problem was that I could. I could see it so clearly. It felt like it was right in front of me. I used to imagine it like a fence, not a wall, a fence. I could see through it. I could see over it. I could practically reach through and touch the life I wanted. I made lists. I planned. I had great ideas. I researched. But for some reason, I couldn't make myself climb over that fence. Maybe I could write articles. Maybe I could create a website. Maybe I could write a book. Maybe I could build something that would allow me to work from anywhere. Every idea would light me up for a moment. Then the voices would start. Nobody cares about your stories, Stephanie. You're not that special. Who do you think you are? People are going to judge you. People are going to get angry. People are going to laugh at you. And just like that, I was stuck again. I knew I was stuck. I felt stuck. I knew it was just me being stuck. So I went looking for help. I paid a therapist $100, hoping that she could help me understand why I couldn't move forward. Instead, after an hour, she ended it with telling me I should read a book called You Are a Badass. So I went and bought the book. I listened to it. I liked it. It felt good. And for a little while, I even felt hopeful. Then I discovered that the author of the book lived right in Santa Fe, New Mexico, right where I was parked, the same city I was sitting in. And I thought, maybe this was it. Maybe she knew something I didn't. Maybe she could help me get over the fence, get over this feeling stuck. What I found instead were just expensive programs and coaching packages that cost thousands of dollars. Money I didn't have. Answers I wasn't convinced were mine. So once again, I found myself exactly where I had started, sitting in my van, looking through the fence, wanting more, wanting to move forward, having great ideas of what I could do. I had a list of 17 different ideas. Still, I was unable to move. I was unable to get myself to move forward. I was unable to get myself to trust myself to move forward. It took me a long time to understand that fence wasn't made of fear. It wasn't made of money. It wasn't made of knowledge. The fence was made of worthiness. Part of me, the biggest part that kept me stuck, still didn't believe I deserved the life I wanted. Part of me still believed it was safer to stay where I was than risk finding out what I was capable of. Because what if I tried and failed? What if I succeeded and people attacked me? Which was a real life occurrence. What if I made myself visible? That would create a vulnerability. And could I handle that? Could I handle being seen? Could I handle being open and honest in front of people, putting myself out there? What if I finally stepped forward and lost everything? So I sat there, stuck. Not because I lacked ideas, not because I lacked intelligence, not because I lacked opportunity. I was stuck because I hadn't yet learned to trust myself. And then life did something I never saw coming. Lightning strike. I was beside myself. I had a whole new set of challenges. I didn't know what to do. But you'll hear in the next story exactly what happened next. I'm Stephanie from Fresh Start Sam, and I want to invite you into my life and my stories. I'll be posting weekly, and I look forward to having you come hear my stories. Pull up a chair, make a cup of tea,